Welcome everybody, I'm Absurdum. I'm gonna be playing some Stardew Valley. I'm pretty excited to be playing this. I played it a fair amount before, and I played it a little bit on stream before too, but this is the first time I'm gonna be playing anything like this on the channel, at least as far as I know of. Let's go ahead and click these off. Now, I'm gonna assume that at this point, with this game being like 10 years old, most people pretty much know the starting of this game. So I've gone ahead and I've kind of skipped the farm creation and I've skipped the initial cutscene. The initial cutscene in the game is great, don't get me wrong, but like when you've seen it 20,000 times, I don't really want to see it anymore. Now, this is a very heavily modded playthrough. I think like 90 mods or something like that. I know there are people out there that have a lot more mods than that, but these are the mods that I wanted. I could have just kept dumping mods in just for numbers' sake, but I didn't really want to do any of that. So right off the bat, we have a letter here from the tax department. Dear taxpayer, this letter is to inform you that your recent address change to Pelican Town in Stardew Valley has been filed and registered. All future correspondence will be directed to Potato Farm, which is of course our farm. We kindly remind you that the federal income tax contributions are due at the end of day on the 1st of every season. For your convenience, your due obligations will be automatically deducted from your balance. If your balance is insufficient, you will be fined in accordance to the section of whatever of the Ferngil Revenue Code. 3 to 5% of the loan, blah blah blah. We won't default, it'll be fine. Sincerely, Laura, whoever, executive, whatever. So yes, we will actually have to be paying taxes every month, which I think will be interesting. Ferngil Republic is a big country, and is, if you're aware, currently quite at war. So yeah, they want those sweet, sweet farm taxes, so they can keep on defending against the war. I'm not really sure if it really ever says it. It makes it sound like the Grotto Empire is the aggressor, but you know, who's to say where the communications really broke down. So like I said, there are a lot of mods here. I think mostly to spice things up the gameplay a little bit and to take out some of the things that I find to be more or less tedious. So we have automate, and this is the first time I've really ever used the automate mod, but I'm pretty excited for it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. One thing you might have noticed too is that I get fiber from scything grass, even though I don't have, obviously, a silo yet. I think that's pretty cool. That's something that felt like was always missing from the Harvest Moon games. You should still be able to get the grass even if you don't have the silo. I don't know why that's always bothered me, but it does. So we'll have a nice little collection there going. For when we get farm animals, we'll be ready. So we really need to clear this out and some basic farming going. So like I said, there are a fair amount of mods in here. Some visual, some gameplay, some silly, some less silly, I guess. I don't know, but we get things going on here. Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? The chair. I very much need a chair. Go ahead and clear out some of these trees. We have parsnips we need to plant. Take out all these stumps, but for right now, I'm just interested in clearing out the trees for what they are. We'll make our initial space. I've added a lot of really fun gameplay mods that affect fishing, which I'm pretty excited for, because I enjoy the fishing a lot in here. But obviously it can get a little bit old. I've added some gameplay mods that make it so you can respec your skills, and not just in a... Nope, take the chair. And not just like change your specs, but you can kind of prestige them, which I think will be really cool. It adds a lot of fun, I think, to playing mid and late game. You know, once everything's level 10, you stop making your skills, and I feel like that really takes away from the gameplay experience. So that should make it do. And we'll clear this out. Nothing we have to do. We don't have to completely clear everything out. Let's go ahead and get rid of these two stumps. I don't know, there's really too much else to be doing on day one since we don't have a fishing. I would absolutely love to start fishing. Someone does, but that's okay. And get these started. 15. I think that's 15. No. These are just gonna annoy me. I have to get rid of these things. the big question is are we going to do, I feel like anytime you start a Stardew Valley, but are you going to do the community center? Or are you going to go JoJo? Now, the last couple times that I've done this, I've done JoJo. I like it better. I'm lazy, and I don't like the community center stuff, and I don't like the people of this town, with the exception of like 3 people. I can't stand them, let's be honest. They're not good people. They want everything from you. They don't become your friend until you really go every way and bend over backwards to give them free things. Screw that. There's only like a couple of real homies here. Number 1 being Willy, and you can't change my mind. Literally day 2, I think it is. Guy just gives you a fishing rod just to be a pal. Right? Gus isn't bad either. He's a fair amount of nice guy when you first meet him. You know, like I said, there's a couple other characters that I like, a couple other characters I don't mind. There's a couple other characters that I really don't care for at all. Most of them, really. Stardew is trying to be a very funny, lovey game, but I can't stand most of these people. And that's more or less probably going to become quite evident. That being said, let's go ahead. Oops. We're going to miss. Go out in town and see what we can find. I wonder... Got enough. We should... plant that mixed seed, I think. Mixed seed is... pretty much just kind of asking for it, right? Would seem... it's respectful to not plant it. So let's go ahead and get some tricks going. Menace to society. Treasure chests. I guess they're not really treasure chests, they're just regular chests. We have advanced treasure chests. Stop calling them treasure chests. We have advanced chests here, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and some of this basic stuff in there. And then in this one over here, what is that? Is that cool? Nice. We'll pick more, but maybe like a brown color. It looks like a normal chest color, doesn't it? Really? This is slightly darker. Some of those things, and we'll be grabbing more as we go along. But that gives us some room in inventory to about collect any forge you might see. What else here? We have a couple of unique skills, which you might have noticed in the top left there. Now, I don't think I can go through and prestige a lot of these like you normally would. Where are they? Normally would. I think the prestige thing only works for like the initial 5. But we have a luck skill, which is nice. As we level it up, it will give us more benefits and stuff. And of course, there's perk points for it. There's a cooking one, which I'm not super familiar with. But once we start cooking, we'll see. I think we can get some really cool bonuses and stuff for cooking. And then a bidding skill, because I would imagine this was made in the UK, where trash cans are called bins. I mean, sure, we call them that in America too, right? But not really. They're trash cans, not trash. And if it was me, it would be a canning mod, canning skill, which I guess is technically different when it comes to farming and produce. But whatever, that's not the point. The point is they're wrong. Just because they created English, they think they can do whatever they want. It's not the case. But what that does is it gives us experience for searching trash cans. We get different perks that we can get through that. And this is a reason to really keep going through trash. Now I should have saved, go through and increase the amount of experience we get for it. It's because there's only so many bins you can do, and you can only do them once a day. But first we'll level pretty quickly, but as time goes on, you see there was like a 10th of a level. It will become a lot more monotonous. But as our luck increases and stuff, we'll get some pretty cool things through it. Over here, get these. I wonder if we can pop in there and donate anything yet. I mean, we got this skull here. I kind of feel like why not, right? Here is our buddy Gunther. Oh man, just another lost soul. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. Yeah, what have you been doing? Literally, what have you been doing before we got here? Running a library? These are the laziest people in the world. What's that? You found something? Yeah, literally, I almost tripped over it. Remarkable. It's very old. Well, it is a skeleton. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it's yours. It'd be great if our first thing was a piece of, like, just broken glass. Got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating it, or any other minerals that you find, and make groundbreaking discoveries together? Who knows? If you donate, you might come across something interesting. Bribery, huh? Well, it works. Just think about it. You decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Well, I really have no other reason for coming here, so... Somebody's got to do something with this back room, because you certainly haven't been doing anything. Ah, it's terrible. Like, honestly, if there was a mod to be like, there's a couple objects already placed, I'll do it. Not because I'm lazy or because I don't like collecting all of them. I very much do. It's just... I hate the implication that nothing was happening in this town before I showed up. Literally, nobody's doing anything. It's quite despicable. Especially the community center. These people, they don't deserve a community center. It's half the reason I don't do the community center. I mean, it's mostly the reason that I'm lazy and I don't like doing it. But really, it's because they let it run to ruins. And they expect some farm guy that just moved in to come in and do everything for them. Of course they do. Do it all. Pay all the taxes. Upkeep everything. Turn this community into a real bit. It's disgusting. Probably be talking to people. Oh, that's right. I heard there was somebody new. Yep. How you doing there, Pam? Hey, kid. The name's Pam. Yep. Clearly. So when you talk to people and other people see it, you get a little bit of friendship points with them. That's why we're getting these over here. It's one of the mons I got called part of the community. I think it's really nice, and it really takes some of the grind away, I think, of becoming friends with people. Hi, I'm Sam. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, sure. Whatever, Sam. Sam, I have no idea if you're 14 or like 34. As with like pretty much everybody in here. Talk to you. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy. Cool. Yeah, super cool. Now, Evelyn's a real homie. Hello there and welcome. Welcome to the neighborhood. I don't know. I'm not going to do a voice for her. Call me Granny. See, I can't do it. Don't expect that of me. Hello, ladies. Hello, I'm Penny. Aren't you the one who just moved in here? I'm Mario. Looking forward to meeting you. Oh, why? Jazz. There's Haley. Don't care about Haley. She can drown in the lake. Thank God we have a... I'm telling you, are. Could you imagine? Find some of these people. Leah, yeah. So, I've never married Leah. I've gotten close once before. But I think Leah is a good option because another thing I've never done is... Where are you? Nope. Nope. There we go. The flower dance. I've never gotten a date on the first flower dance. And usually by the second year, I'm like married close to it. So my goal right now is to try to meet Leah, get her up to enough hearts. I don't even know what that is. We can take her to the flower dance. She'll say yes. Feel like that would be a big achievement on my part, right? Let's go in here. Looks like she's in here looking at food she can't afford because, you know, she's an artist and she's not doing well. She's failing. Hey, it's nice to meet you. We're not supposed to know that yet. We do. Shop closed. You are the absolute worst. Hi there, Mr. Absurdum, the new farmer. I'm Pierre. Great. If you're looking for seeds, this is the right place. Probably guess how I feel about Pierre. The same way that literally everybody else does. Curious. Let's see if we can find any more arctic spots or something to dig up. Or this guy right here. I don't know if it's a time thing or we have to do something to trigger the community event. I don't know if we just have to like shake the door, knock on it, and then Mayor Lewis will pop in there next time. Or if it's like you have to wait a week. I can't remember because I don't usually do it. One here and just in case. The sooner we can get that started, the sooner we can start donating things. I think that's important. Back home, we got 3 more mixed seeds to plant. I think that would be great. The quicker we can get a little bit of a start going, the better. I'm not sure a bit more. I want to really start clearing things out. Let's go and get you out. It's experience. Really shameful. Let's see here. I like that you can put it down and it'll tell you what is cauliflower. Of course, those are the parsnips. Figure this out. And we'll come back. And then I think for the first bit of the day here, we'll spend a majority amount of time just doing that. Now we got a quick snap faction. Things we're missing. Yep, go ahead and put the clay in there. Nope, don't do that. One there was something. There's. Yeah, it's fine. I could just eat one too. I'm not that guy. Here. And then it's not as quick as like sitting in the spa is, I don't think. Actually, I don't know, that looks pretty quick. But obviously the spa's not open, and two, I don't have to walk over to it. Once again, this is very, very weighted in my favor, right? But it's really just to help with some of the monotony and really progress quicker with some of the things. And I think that lends to a quicker gameplay and, I don't know, less downtime, more fun. And, you know, if you're not here for less downtime and more fun, well, actually, I don't know why you're here at all, to be perfectly honest, but why not more fun? Just clearing some things out. Reorganize some of the stuff. Or we can get on a little more serious work. I believe we'll have a training fishing rod, whatever it's called, the bamboo one. And that will really let us to get some more activities in. So it will be, I think, what, 2 or 3 days before we can go to the mines. We're gonna push hard for the mines. We have some mods that make sprinklers and scarecrows, in my opinion, much better. They don't increase the range or anything, but basically don't take up a spot when you put them on the ground. It's them a lot more viable. They will get to see real soon. I don't care for that one bit. Let's see, getting pretty late. We want to make another chest. I think the answer to that would be, let's go ahead and maybe put it over here. We can at some point tools in there that I'm not using, but now the tools that I'm quote unquote not going to be using. Really upset we didn't buy more seeds from Pierre. Not that I can't wait a day, but it's just one more reason. Just like Pierre. 3% bonus chance of dropping trash. It's going to add up. And then we got foraging, of course. Nothing really new about this, but that'll be good. Now we can get seeds from trees, I believe. Or it just said so right there and I wasn't really reading. It's, you know, very much sounds like me. Day 1 there. Let's see here. Archaeology. Oh, good. Got some money for that. That it? Sounds perfect. Fish on the table there. It's animated. I have animated furniture and stuff like that. Advertisement. Keep finding stuff in my backpack full. Yep, here, I know. And Willy got something for me. Perfect. What a trooper. I'm gonna get some watering out here. And then I want to kind of show off a little bit of the fishing mods that we have. 2 in particular. One is mostly cosmetic. And the other one actually adds quite a bit of gameplay to it. And another thing that we added, so I guess technically a third mod, increases or decreases. Not increases, decreases. Changes what we can get from loot as treasure chests, which I think makes that a lot more interesting too. Really increases the loot table for it. That's originally what I was trying to say, I think. So that's really nice and fun. We can get different things, particularly I think seeds, which is very, very interesting and would make a purchasing seed playthrough. Some people I know are doing a lot more easier. Which, I mean, the point of a challenge is to be challenged. I, for one, enjoy being challenged. It's a tough life. I want to talk about it. It's a terrible job. Let's clear this out, get these bins, and then we'll go down and see Willy. I think anytime we go down there, we can do it, but these things, like, these people don't even take care of their own yards. Good, I thought I was gonna see it, and I was gonna tell him to shove it. It's not his business. If you didn't have an aunt that loved him so damn much, he'd be living in the trash cans too. He'd be literally a second Linus. So, you know, I don't want to hear that he's too good for it. It's visible fish, it's just a... Same with the reflections. Ahoy there, son. Father? Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Look at this boss. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out in the salty seas. You were there for a month? It was a good haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saving enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. You bet I will. Anything for you, father. Receive the old fishing rod. Well, there's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Yeah, I can literally see them. But yeah, my shop's back open, so come by if you need supplies. Also, buy anything you catch. It smells, it sells. That's what my poppy always said. That's weird. Weird thing to say to your son. Whatever you want, father. An idiot character who thinks Willy's his father because he called him son once. Seems appropriate. Anything new and spectacular out here? So, things we can sell. Things we might be able to keep. I saw an artifact spot down there. Let's snag this one. Stone, right. A bunch of clay. That actually will be quite useful. Let's head back home, but we're gonna take, you know what, we should... The 3% job chance. Oh, too tempting. What if there's great treasure? I'm just letting it sit in a bin. Oh, good. We should make a habit of run past too. Really is a decent way to get friendship points. There's what's his face. We're gonna ignore him. Screw talking to him though. What's that? We got animated things here, so it changes some of these things look like. So that's indeed copper. Very nice. Very nice. With our terribly sized backpack to very much upgrade that soon. Drop off what we have. Our fishing alive. 3 anchovy for 90 gold. That doesn't. I pass that one right up. Let's go home. No. It's not necessarily kept, but let's go ahead and pop some over. Do we not water everything? Oh, I'm gonna be paranoid about that. Pop that away. We don't know what we need for collections yet, maybe? I don't know if that's true or not, actually. And pop those things in there. From those, we could just quick stack that. And we're gonna need some of this stuff to clear down a path. Get to Marnie's. Marnie's is gonna be like our remote fishing location. One of the mods that I have that I very much like and I'm very excited for is a increased walk speed for paths. Having that utilization, I feel like really gives paths more of a point other than just decorations. And because of that, I'll actually use them much earlier than I normally would. Decorations is always like kind of an afterthought for me. As unfortunate as that is. Some mess. Should do something about it. Just kind of clear this out a little bit each time we go through, and then once it's sufficiently cleared out, we can... Obviously, we'll be traveling quite a bit. Out here, especially to go fishing. Cut down these trees some other time. Well, I guess I already need to turn around. I got too many things. Didn't get very far there. I wonder where the first day of the cart they do. Is it Wednesdays or Fridays and Sundays? I think it's Fridays and Sundays. Head off. Got a la baguette. Gonna dump these. Take that right now. Let's take that right now. I want to plant these other seeds. mixed seeds are life, you know? How do I have 2? One potato and a parsnip. Nice. It's free experience, man. Yeah, let's go ahead. That over and tip that over. We're gonna go fish at the pond by Marty's because, well, there's only one fish to catch there, and it's a pretty lazy fish, which makes it a great place to catch things early. Now, normally my go-to is Snap. Haven't seen that pop out. Normally my go-to is to go by the lake by Linus, but one, Linus is over there, which means we might have to look at him, and that's just, I don't have it in me today to do that. My constitution is not strong enough. But the other problem is that we need to catch lazy fish so we can get streaks, because that's right, we can get fishing streaks, and we get bonuses for that. Having, flowers. Getting fishing streaks increases our chances to get treasures, and decreases our chances to get trash. Now you can see it over here, we have a streak of 0. Treasure chance is just slightly under 14. It is mostly affected by our streak and the luck of the day. Oh yeah, this is high octane. But getting a perfect gets us bonus experience, which is quite nice. 36% chance of trash, mostly affected by our luck for the day. Happy. Yes. But one fish easy to build up our streaks. Now this, should we get a streak, this goes up higher and higher. So, well, so much for the streak. Yeah, no, I got this. Ugh, and we get like less than half the experience for it. That little guy was jumpy, man. I wasn't emotionally prepared for that. Mentioned fishing without bait just takes so much longer. Ooh, there's a fishing spot. Bubbling. So we should be getting a bite soon. Not perfect for that, twice the experience. Oh. More than twice the experience. That was gold. Day 1, getting goldfish. Ooh. Goldfish. I didn't think that was far enough, but apparently it was. So the mod changes a lot of things. 1, giving you streaks, but 2, lets you get bonus experience and whatnot from... No such luck there, I guess. I think it increases the quality of fish you catch much sooner than you normally would. I feel like, when are you getting a day 1 or 2 old quality fish? I feel like that's my thing. I assume the mod's affecting that somehow. So Chica, Leah walking by. Say hi to her, get some bonus points. Get some money, we'll start buying salads for her. Look at her. She loves basically food, right? You know, and if you were that broke, you probably would too. And to be fair, I'm not really broke, but I still like food, and when people give it to me. Maybe she's not as poor as I think. But in my head she is. 57 experience, quite nice. In my head, she's really struggling to get. It's just the lore that I like for her. Everything seemed nice and sunny here at Stardew Valley. I don't like that lore. I like the headcanon that things are only pretty on the surface. And the town was in desperate need for somebody like me to come by. Not that I'm a hero. I'm not. Well, I'm just the first person willing to actually step up and do more than the bare minimum around here. And if they want to look at me as a hero, then it really says more about them than me. I don't know if we have to get to like level 2 to... Hello, neighbor. To get the next rod to show up. I know the next rod's expensive, but man, that bait is good stuff. I want to try to pull in as much money as we can, because what are these fish? 100 apiece? That's pretty good. For an iridium quality. Smallmouth baths aren't worth a tremendous amount, but this early game, they're pretty decent for the iridium quality, which... And I don't know if we really should be catching iridium quality this early. Even if they are like one of the lowest level fish to catch. With a streak up to 6%. Still haven't seen a treasure chest, so I'm pretty bummed out about that. level up, 87. I'm not sure why we got 87 experience that time. But the level up's quite nice. We slowly get that bar up. We've already got 2 fishing levels today, thanks to the shrieks. I got a cat in my lap, and he is currently having issues trying to sneeze. I'm not sure how you really mess up sneezing, but he is dumb enough to have found a way. Oh no, no! Does he think of a cat? Anyways, the point of the story is that his breath is terrible. I appreciate the fact that you can't smell it, because, my god, he doesn't even eat fish, but it smells like fish. Now that can't be a good sign, right? You got a fishy smell. There's no reason for a fishy smell. Just saying that's bad. And he doesn't eat even wet food. He eats dry food to try to keep his breath better. His life is a mess. It's not his fault. It's my fault, because my life is a mess, and that's where he learned it. But, you know, that's just how these things go sometimes. I promise he's still living a better life than me, and, well, that's all I can do for him. Let's see, we'll catch a couple more. We're not going to make huge amounts of money here. Now, eventually, I'll go to the River Lake? Mountain Lake? Mountain Lake, that's the word I want. That's where the much better money is, and that's where we're going to really be able to get things like the bigger backpack. It's going to be important to have before we start trying to get into the mines. What? What? I didn't catch anything. Just a newspaper, and with it came this stuff? That's a bug. I can't in good conscience take a day 2 crystallarium. Or it's even, I think it's a little bit indifferent. But that was supposed to be a newspaper, and it came up as that. Now, if I had opened a treasure chest and got, okay, well, let's talk, but you all thought that was supposed to be a newspaper. That's what came out of the water. Whatever it was. But it wasn't a crystallarium, so we shouldn't be getting treasure chests on garbage catches. I think that's the thing. So when I was playing a test run, making sure these mods all played well and everything, I did find like a seed maker, like the first 10 days or something, and I was like, oh man, now that is a thing. Have it early on, especially for like your first spring. You're trying to make price and stuff. Okay, we didn't catch a treasure. Bell. Oh no, something's not working. Goes away. We didn't earn that. I don't deserve that. Wonder why I'm randomly getting things like that. Because my inventory is full, so it doesn't know what to do. That might be it. I don't know why. Yeah, so when I was testing this out, this never happened. I don't know what's going on. I swear it never happened. The Absurdum happens. Install all of it sometime. No. One good. Well, here, and we'll probably ease up for the day. Maybe we'll clear out the farm a little. There is a lot of clear on the farm. Now we're playing with the immersive farm 4. The big farm. But it's pretty popular. Now we also have the tractor mod. Just to kind of keep things moving along a little bit. It's very expensive. It's not something that you're going to get right away. But it'll be really nice for when our farm starts getting big. We can really kind of move things along in that direction and not spend a lot of time just picking up produce one at a time, planting seeds one at a time. Those kinds of things really get old quick in my opinion. So we'll do that, get rid of it. It'll be a good time. These fish will make some money. I would really like to keep these. As strange as that might sound. Away. Goes away. They're very much not seeds. Yeah, you can go with your friend there. Let's get a little bit more clearing done now. X pickaxe. That should be great. It's on the chair a little bit. Get some more energy back. Does seem to be quite quick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rather impressed with all that. But this will let us really just clear out that path a little bit more. I think we're just really gonna cut down trees. for another little bit. It is an amount of it you can get back. One thing I always like about playing multiplayer is the fact you can just lay in bed while your people are doing stuff. Your other friends are doing stuff to get energy back. I understand kind of why they do it the way they do it, but it always felt like it was kind of gating a bit of experience in the early game. Seems strange to me. I know this is a very much casual game, right? So do what feels right, but since it's a single player non-competitive game, I don't understand why you can't just have something like that. They let the player do what they want. It's so dark out. Can I? You just have to deal with it for a little bit. Eventually, be able to, I don't know, have better torches and stuff. Nothing else. Find them in chests from fishing. Now, well, for now, it's in the dark. At least until we find out like a shine ring or something. That'd be nice. Let's try to pick up all this use litter and garbage. It's annoying me that that tree's in the way there. The giant tree trunk that we can't break up. Yeah, I know, that one. So it'll be a while before we can break it. Wow, we went through all that energy here very quickly. It's okay. I feel like we did enough today. We made a fair amount of money. Taking out some space, we met the most important character in the game, Willy. Almost wish there was a Willy romance mod, but let's be honest. I don't know if I could commit to that. I like the guy. He's a great guy. I don't know if I have it in me to emotionally to entertain a relationship with him. Just like a nice heterosexual living arrangement would be great. That I could do. But I don't know. I don't know if he would necessarily, like you gotta establish that ahead of time. That's all I'm saying, right? You don't want to confuse anybody. Love it up in fishing. Twice, you can make bait. I don't know what bait's for yet, but that's alright. Alright, made over grand. Look at that. We've tripled our money for the day. And we're still broke. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to make this a daily or at least near daily experience based on how much time I have and what my work schedule is like. Give me any feedback, give me any thoughts you have on the mods, if you want to see different mods, if the sound is maybe not quite right, should be. I had to reinstall OBS and everything with my new computer build. So I'll have to go from there. But I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.